Warning, this video is only for 14 and up, and if you're under, please leave this video because I will not be accused of something I don't want to be accused of. Please, if you're under, leave the video. Stories go through the air. You can listen and you cannot. But stories are here to help. Understand what is right and what is wrong. But sometimes stories can do the opposite. There's no right or wrong. You have to form your own opinion. But that is not what you're here for. You're here to listen to this silly little god of this channel. Listens to his mind going on about his stories, about the different worlds where he's traveling to, and where he can make some small different in a timeline. Welcome to the Blue Mask What If channel. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. And we had a tie in the votes. If you wanted a different outcome, please go to the next vote I will have in this video. Until the next one, where you guys can vote again. So, is it gonna be what if Deku was a monster hunter, or what if Deku owned a Freddy Fazbear's? Let's spin the wheel and find out. And it is What If Deku Was the Monster Hunter, Part 2. Let's begin! And for the guy that voted for Freddy, What If Deku Owned a Freddy Fazbear's, I'm sorry, but you can vote to next time what video you want to see. Let's begin. What if Deku was a monster hunter? Hello everybody. As you saw in the intro, I spun a wheel and it landed on What If Deku Was a Monster Hunter. Now, at the end of this video, I will announce which one I will choose you guys to vote on again. So go to the end of the video to see what I will put up. Or you can go right now if it's already up and vote for yourself. And I didn't choose the answer. I was actually expecting it to hit What If Deku Was Five Nights Owned a Freddy Fazbear's actually. So yeah, I will tell the next two video I want you guys to vote on for the next week. We will see if I will post something in the middle of the week or something else. Anyways, where we last left off of this series, Izuku Midoriya in the beginning from the first parter took down a very injured Raffian, or Raffalo, the red armor piece you see Bell and his future girlfriend at this point is wearing in the pictures. I will explain the other two armor set in a little bit. And took down a Raffian, and him, after finding out that he can, become a monster hunter, he decided to become one. Him and his dad agreed on this, but his mom did not. But after pressuring her to let him go to this, to this school for 6 years of training in, hunting monsters, because, why wouldn't they train future hunters and huntress to kill these monsters from in their 20s when they can do it when they're like 12? After Izuku arrived at the school, he met his two, his 3 future friends, and one of them being his girlfriend. Oh shit. I think I named her Alice, right? Fuck, let me check. Yeah, okay, it's Alice. He met his future girlfriend and future hunting partner Alice when he went to the school. He also met Mano, I think I called him, Momo's twin brother. That is the guy, well, the female character with Okduna armor. I have, the armor I described last time, I will just rewrite it as it was this armor. And he also met Adrian, Alice's brother. And, Izuku and Alice are in a relationship. Adrian and Mano are also in a relationship. Mano is wearing the male version of Okduna armor, and has the 2 weapons, the lance and the gun lance. Mano has the sword and shield, the charge blade, and I forgot what I gave him, but I think I gave him the lance because of the delicacy. And by the way, just to make sure that you understand, Mano likes the headgear, the top of the female armor, and the armbands, but he has the belt part is the male version that goes down to the knees. He likes to wear that kind of armor. Okay? Just to make sure. And yes, both of them are, like I said, in a relationship, but both of them are dudes. Gay ship. I think that's actually... No, that's my second kind of iteration of a gay ship. The first one was in... Oh, that's a long time ago. I think it was on my old channel where I had What If Izuku was Shinobu reincarnation, or Deku as Shinobu. Man, that's a long ass time ago. So yeah, that's why he wears that armor. He just likes how it looks. He doesn't like a bulky armor. He likes light armor more likely. And Adrian is the tank. He's one of the tanks in the group. There are also 2 other characters, 2 handlers for... Well, one handler for Izuku and Alice, and one handler for Adrian and Mano. Mano and Adrian has a female one, Deku and Izuku. I think it was a male one, actually. I've forgotten what they're called. But I know one of the female one has a quirk that appraises items and monster parts. The male one is quirkless, like Izuku, Alice, and Adrian. It's only 2 characters that has a quirk, with Mano having the same kind of quirk as Momo, but different. Instead of Mano, using his fats for creating stuff, he can use his fat for boosting his body or change how he actually wants. So yeah, he's literally can boost up to be a giant or a small guy if he has enough fats in him. Well, fat molecules like Momo's. So he can use that to manipulate his body and anything he wants. Wow, there's a lot of things he can do, but he mostly boosted it to use his weapons. Yeah, Izuku met his partners and his Palico partner, by the way. Izuku has a Palico and a Sacred. Alice has the dog Palico from Rise with a Sacred as well. Mano has the same with a dog and a... I think it's a dog and... Yeah, it's 3 dogs. Adrian has a dog as well from Rise with a Sacred as well. Adrian is the only motherfucker with a monster. He's a monster rider with an also a dog as well. Izuku has the only Palico. Yeah, so Adrian has a partner as well. That is the... Oh, it's one from World. I think it's called it's what? Okay, no sound. Monster Hunter. No, I don't need wild. I need... Wilds. Where's World? No, I didn't choose that. The hell? There, World. Monster and... Oh, where's the creature? Where's the... There. Sorry. Yeah, fuck. Legiana. He has a Legiana monster for... Well, he raised from an egg. So Adrian has a Legiana as a rideable monster instead of a sacred one. And... sorry about that long one. He got all that. They met up in the beginning. They didn't have, but Izuku met his Palico partner. Alice looks like... Oh. Alice looks like eyes from Danmachi. I think I said eyes from Danmachi. But instead of golden hair, it's red hair with... It's red hair with yellow highlights in it. Adrian is the same with... He looks like Adrian from Miraculous Ladybug with red hair instead of blonde with yellow highlights in it. Mono looks like a male version of Momo. They're literally twins. They met. Izuku got partnered with Alice and Adrian with Mono. They went through the years. They got some bad teammates at first, but they got in a group when they did. After I think 2 years, Izuku finds out that his mom and dad hasn't have a good relationship and is in development of getting a divorce. That happened. His mom tried to pull him out in the 3rd year, I think, or the 2nd year. Yeah, I think it's the third year that Ingo tried to pull him out of the program, but Izuku put his foot down to say, "Fuck no! If you don't want me to do this, then let us not talk for a little while." He didn't want to talk to her, but he still sent her messages with Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's and everything else. Yeah, so Izuku has a bad relationship with his mother at this point in time. He comes to find out that his mom has moved on to a different guy he think is called Toshinori Yaki with his daughter that he doesn't actually know the name of. Izuku went to the wild area to meet Alice's tribe. Yeah, Alice and Adrian is a tribe of people. They came from outside to protect their lands. But Alice has decided to stay with Izuku where he goes, and Izuku does the same with Alice. Adrian's Mano does the same thing as well, staying with each other and the group. They got their handlers in their fourth year. They have went around the world with going to Paris to protect it for a little while because of a creation that some people have done. They have also fought one elder dragon, being the spiky one from World that the first ever elder dragon you meet. Can I find it? Can I find it? Can I find it? Fuck off, commercials. Shoot. Elder dragons. Right, there are. They are called elder dragons. Stop. Commercials, yeah, there it is. New Dragonza, I think it's called, but let me just get the word into this. Yes. Excuse me? Nergiganti. That one. Or it's called Nerdaganda. It's the one that regrows spikes on its arms and backs in World. That one, they fought. Killed it, but didn't choose to get any of the armor sets. Because, fuck no, they're not getting a monster that almost actually killed them at one point in their 5th year of the whole thing. No, it was the 5th year that they went to Paris, and then they fought Nerdaganda and Yeah, Nerdaganda. Fuck, it's hard to pronounce. They fought it, killed it, but sold all the parts. They didn't want the Elder Dragon. And it's the last time they will ever fight, for now, by the way, I will say for now, fight an Elder Dragon, because they got wounded. I said, Bell has 3 scars on his back. Alice has a scar on her legs. I think it was a pierce through in her thighs. Mallow has a scar on his... Oh shit, I forgot Adrian and Mallow's scars. Well, they have scars from that fight, and are quite... Well, they have fought one, but they still got heavily injured for months. They return, they get some more explaining, and in their last months, after winter, or fall break, I think, before the UA entrance exam, they got called by their principal to say that they are moving to help the students in UA for this year. They're the best hunters they have, one of the best hunter teams they have. They can send them to UA. Nesu asks for a hunter team. So they say, alright, let's do this. It's the last couple of months before summer vacation, before we actually graduate. Yeah, they don't go by the winter times like in Japan, they go by summertime. Like in the US. So they have summer vacation, then the second year happened. So you understand. Yeah, so they have packed up everything they got. And they're gonna stay for a year or maybe a couple of years. Maybe they're interested in teaching in UA, but still go on hunts. So yeah, that is where they're wearing in this video. I think, oh, I need to describe. Right now their heights in I will say it in feet because somehow I understand that more than centimeters. Even though I'm not actually from the US. Mano is the shortest of the group. He's like 5'7". Izuku is the second shortest, that is 5'8". So they're very close to each other. Alice is 6 feet on the dot. And Adrian is 6'3" in height. So yeah, Adrian's the tallest, then Alice, then Izuku, then Mano. So he's quite tall, and you can see their weapons and everything else. If there was a lance and a insect glaive Octuna's weapons, I would have chose them for theming, but there wasn't, so I chose other water weapons. So we got a water team and a fire team that's combined. They're their favorite armor, but they have different armors for different hunts, by the way. Don't choose one set of armor, even though it could be for looks. So yeah, that is the recap of the last video. I've skipped over so many things, by the way. I think I didn't mention that Izuku's father is actually in a relationship with the one that he hooked up when he cheated. Oh yeah, Izuku's father cheated on Inko when they had not had a good relationship. So make sure he's still at fault. I'm not blaming. I'm blaming a little bit on him, in my opinion. But Inko did hop out of the relationship, so she didn't fucking care that Hisashi cheated. So yeah, that's the most of the story. You all get it now. Alright. Let's begin this, I hope not long ass episode. So, you all just heard the recap, and let's begin this story. We start off not at the airport, going back to Japan. They're already there, by the way. We start walking through the UA halls down to, well, near the observatory for the entrance exam. Izuku and his group is wearing the armors, and the handlers are in front of, well, to talk to the, well, principal and everything else. Even though Izuku is the leader of fighting, it's the most likely the handler that talk business, and Izuku and the others can jump in if they need to. They're walking down the UA halls when they arrive at a door that led into an observatory that looks over the exam from start to finish. The door opened and Izuku and his group walks inside to see, well, some of the teachers getting ready to view over the exam. Well, the exam for the entrance exam. You understand. When they all look around to see the room and everything else that was in there, they heard a squeaking voice coming from the left side of them. Ah, you must be the hunters that I asked for the academy of the area of the worlds. They turned around to see the principal of UA, Nezu, the Rat God, as everyone calls him. Even I'm fucking terrified of him. The Rat God of, well, UA, stands on the shoulder of a homeless man. Hello, Principal Nezu. The handler for Adrian and Mano talks. Oh, I think she was... Fuck. What's her name? Julie. There, Julie. You probably understand the reference to her ability. Julie speaks up and bows to Nezu with the others as well. It's quite nice to meet you. You must be the handler of the water team, as I can understand from the armor set. Right now, Adrian is wearing his gun lance and Mano is wearing his charge shield. Isugu is wearing his sword and shield. No, he's wearing the hammer from this one. And Alice is wearing the bow. Yes, I'm the handler of the water team. Of the whole team. My name is Julie. And this is my other, handler partner. Adam. Fuck, I just picked a name. Sorry if the names are different. I have forgotten, and I want to be lazy right now, and I don't want to look back on the 6-hour video that I made. It should have been 2 parts. I'm an idiot. Let me just drink my worries away. Sorry about that. This is my, handler partner, Adam. He is the handler of Fire Team. It's nice to meet you as well, Adam. It's a pleasure to meet you, Principal Nezu. Adam, Julie is a person that is 5'5" in height. Adam is 5'6" in height, so shorter than the hunters. Adam is still built as a fighting person. Julie is more reserved than everything else. Julie looks... If you can imagine... She looks like Diva without the makeups and everything else. The version 1 of her with the long hair down. She looks like that, but instead of brown hair, it's kind of shining jewels, kind of coloring going through her hair and everything else. It's a mutation down her family line that happened. Adam is a stoic figure Julie has also shining eyes. Adam is a stoic blue-haired man with slicked back hair like Virgil. Yeah, he looks like... No, he has slick back hair like Virgil from Devil May Cry. But he looks like... Bet from Danmachi. He looks like Bet, but with blue hair, slicked back, and has sea green eyes as the ocean. I think Julie is a researchers from the guild and a handler. She researched monster parts and the effectiveness of their effectiveness on how good they are or how bad the material is on armor pieces and that. That's her research and everything else. Adam is a guy that goes into plant life and everything else, but he's also interesting in martial arts, so he's that kind of figure. He likes nature, that's what I'm saying. Both of them bowed, and Isuku and the others, after stopped bowing as well, introduced themselves. Adam in his way. Adam is like boasting, but still protectiveness in his voice. Like he stood on front with his chest out and his hand on his side like All Might's pose, but still relaxed and still present if something would happen. My name is Adam, and I'm the main shield of the group. Mano stepped in front with little more elegance in his step, but he's still regal. Well, he still has a composed posture. My name is Mano. I am Adam's partner in crime. And I'm also the second shield and the most movability in the air when I don't have my... Well, if I have my insect glaive on me. Isuku stood in front and spoke after that. Isuku is more reserved kind of position with his hands crossed and not taking his helmet off. But he just is relaxed at this point. I'm Isuku Midoriya. I am the quickliner that protects the back and the front with my attacks. If I had my shoulder and shield, I can probably protect other people with it, but right now I have my hammer to knock monsters down and out. Alice walked out with more feist in her, but still more reserved at this point. She was wild and energetic in the beginning, but now she's more reserved with her feelings and everything else. I'm Alice. I am the backline with my bow and arrows. I also have a light bow gun, but I didn't choose to bring them along with me. That is understandable, young miss. I think it's a light bow gun. Yeah, it's a light bow gun. Now, I wanted you here because I want you to teach the first years about monster hunting and their rules and what they are to heroes in the world. That is understandable. Most people think they can become heroes if they stay in the domes. They can, but it's not fulfilling as I can see it. Isuku said this with Aizawa looking at him with a... Yeah, we all know it's Aizawa. With a weird look, but still little respect for Isuku. What my friend here is saying that he likes to move around the world hunting monsters than just stay in a dome and fight people. Mano said this with him trying to Mano said this with putting his hands on Isuku's shoulders, trying to calm him down. Alright, that is understandable. Now, I want you to take some seats over in... pointing at some few chairs that near the almost end of the right side of the room. You will sit there, and some students that will be recommended is allowed to come in and check out the footage of the others in the battle scene. Alright then. That makes sense. And maybe their parents will show up. You will see. Alright, that is understandable. The group walks over to where they sat, and they sat down on their seats. With Izuku's palico and their pets also there. Izuku's palico friend jumping up to his lap and just cuddle up like a cat, and Izuku just started to pet her. Oh, I forgot. It's Missy, right? Or Meow. I think I said Missy. I have to look back on that. Sorry. But the partners will not be mentioned a lot in this, well, part. After some few minutes of the teachers getting ready and everything else, and some of the teachers introducing themselves to the group and everything else, the whole, well, written exam happened, and, well, every student that got caught cheating was kicked out afterwards by by ectoplasm that had that round of examinees and everything else. Izuku spotted, one familiar face in the crowd, this being Bakugo Katsuki, his older childhood friend, but he seems to be near a blonde girl that was sitting near him with a smile. No, scratch that. A red-haired guy sitting nearest to him that smiled with a grimace, a toothy smile that Bakugo scowled at, with a pink girl sitting next to the red-haired guy. Sorry about that, that was my mistake. After seeing Bakugo and everything he looks like right now, Izuku just sighed. His old childhood friend was still the same angry fucking Pomeranian guy he knew. Not changed after the whole incident with the Raffian 6 years ago. 6 years ago, he was still the same. He still continued to pet his palico body on his lap. When he saw that the students that was finished and everything else was done went into the whole auditorium. Seeing President Mike and hearing the audios for everything else, Izuku raised an eyebrow at the kid that looks like a fucking robot, exclaiming that President Mike, forgot a robot. That kid needs to calm down. The world is not following rules out there. It's still dangerous. You can say that again. Adrian was sitting right beside him. Izuku is in the middle with, Adrian on the right and Alice on the left. Mano is in front of Adrian, and the two others sat beside Adrian. Maybe Adam and Julie was sitting. Yes, he needs to calm down. All of them spoke about the kid that just interrupted President Mike without him actually finishing. After the incident of the kid scolding Bakugo because he was kind of yelling at Kirishima and Mina, you know who they are. Izuku heard the door opening from behind him and didn't look back to see who else came in. Ah! Toshinori, it's good to see you, old friend. Toshinori? It's good to see you as well, Nesu. I'm sorry I'm so late at this point. It is alright, You are a busy man with All Might's paperwork and everything else. Ah, and how are you, young... no. If I gave All Might's daughter a name, I have forgotten it. Fuck it, reference name. Tsunade. No. No. What's her name? Silk Yagi. Or is it Toshinori? Silk Toshinori. No, I think Toshinori is All Might's first name, not his last name. Yagi is his last name. Silk Yagi, All Might's daughter. That's her name. And you, Miss Silk. It's great to finally meet you. And it's great to meet you, Principal Nesu. Indeed, it is. Ah, and you, miss, you must be Inko Yagi then. What? This time, Izuku looked back at the entrance to spot, well, his mother standing beside Toshinori Yagi, as he understood, his stepfather, with his mother. Really? Here? Well, I want to get this over with and actually talk to her for once. Alice, that heard, Inko's name, also turned around to look and see Inko as well. Seeing that Izuku stood up with his palico jumping down from his lap, Alice followed behind her. Behind Inko and the Yagi family. Oh my, it seems like one of the 200 partners want to say hello. After Nezu mentioned that, the hunter team that was assigned to be here, Inko turned around to look at the hunters and spotted Alice. Hello, Miss Inko. It's good to see you after, so many years. It's good to see you again, but where is... Wow, you don't even recognize your own son. Even though I've tried to contact you. Izuku took off his helmet and showed that he has a scar on his face. No, I don't think I said he had a scar on his face. Izuku took off his helmet and showed his mother, he was more mature than last time she saw him. Izuku, it's, let's talk outside. It's time we have a conversation in real life instead of over the phone. Izuku walks over to the door and said to Nezu, my team will watch. I need a conversation with my own mother. It's quite alright, young man. Now I will show you to your seat, Mr. Yagi and Miss Silk. After All Might tried to actually go with the conversation, Izuku just glared at him and said, I don't consider you family yet. You have to prove to me that. So, you stay outside. I want to talk to my mother. Yagi understood and sat down, in two seats next to where Alice sat on the left side, where Izuku sat. Well, Toshinori, That was quite the interesting stepson you have. Sitting, well, where Toshinori was an old woman that was around, well, the same height as she was back then, but still having gray hair and some wrinkles on her face. It was Nana Shimura, the retired pro hero of Japan that joined UA for teaching students how to combat villains. You see, after the whole incident with One for All and accidentally teleporting two worlds into each other to create a new one, Nana was still a hero connected with her son, even though her son fucking hated her. And the whole, All for One actually being fucking dead at this point. Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it. All for One is dead. He couldn't survive a blast where he created two rifts coming to two worlds combining. He died before he could do anything else, defeating the whole point of, One for All going through generations. The Doctor, by the way, doesn't have a copy of All for One at that point in this time, so he couldn't create One for All, but he still could create, if he wants, Nomos. And sitting next to, Nana Shimura was her grandson. Not Tomura Shigaraki, it's Tango Shimura, was sitting next to her with a smile on his face and waving at his, sort of uncle. Hello, Uncle Mike. How are you doing? I'm doing great, young Tomura. Tomura Shigaraki. Tango Shimura. I'm fine, Shimura. Tango. How have you been? How have your quirk training done? It's done good. Tomura showed off how Tango showed off his, glowing ring. I've really improved my gravity and flying manipulated quirk. By the way, because of All for One's death, Shigaraki didn't have decay. He just have his original quirk, by the way. That is a flying manipulation. After that introduction and hello, they look back at the screen, and we turn us to the hallway, where Izuku was standing in front of his mother with his helmet in his hands. How have you been? I've been fine. Gotten around the world, seeing the world and everything else. Hundreds of monsters and that stuff. Izuku walks over to a railing that was at the window and leaned on it. How have you been? I was quite disappointing when I heard that you got married again. It was nice to would have gotten a, invitation to see my mother getting married again. Even though our relationship was kinda bad at that point, I still wanted to see you happy. I'm sorry. I know I'm overprotective and I still am of you being a hunter, but I have gone to therapy. Those tendencies has been calmed for many, many months. I want to see that. Because I'm still going on hunts. You cannot stop me. And you haven't contacted me, so her dad and... Oh shit. What the fuck did I call her? Dad and... Connie. Dad and Connie has been taking care of me good a while after you left. Nice woman she is. Connie? Who's Connie? Dad have kept up with you, but you haven't kept up with Dad. he still checks on you. He still cares about you, but you don't. You're telling me you don't know? I know. Connie is Dad's fiance at this point. It was the woman that Dad slept with back then when he cheated. Oh, her. Yeah, come to find out, she felt awful after finding out that, but Dad just said that your relationship was awful. That you didn't actually care that he cheated. I see. He still has regrets. He still has regrets about that night. He still feels awful, and your response didn't help him. There's many ways that we all are in fault that our family fell apart. But you made the most. We pressuring you into letting me go to the school. Yeah, that was awful, but it was a dream that I saw I could take to be a hero in my own way. Then you felt away from me after I came to visit multiple times. You didn't talk much to me. I tried to talk to you, but you brushed me off. That's your fault. You and Dad tried, but that can happen. That's none of your faults. But you not talking that much, not contacting me so much, that was your fault. I tried to, but you didn't. I'm sorry. You have one chance. I don't consider your new family. Not yet. I need to know who they are and what they're doing. Even that skinny All Might that you married is kind of worth it, though. Skinny All Might? I mean, yeah, most of the hunters already figured that out in their second year. Not the smarter ones did. Wait, that's not supposed to be... He's not... Mom. Seriously? He's a skinny All Might with 2 tufts of hair that's just down. And we all figure out he has the buffing quirk that can, well, boost his muscles and appearance, so he can attack faster and stronger. That's an easy quirk to figure out. Oh yeah. That can make sense. I mean, fuck, it's not very good secret. He's actually caught on some few cameras of hunters. I mean, alleyways? Really? And one was even at a grocery store that was caught him transforming. I mean, he needs to be careful. He wants to keep this a secret for the public. Oh. And your daughter, I don't have a good opinion on her. Silk is a fine young woman. Yeah, fine young woman, in your opinion. Picking up your phone when I tried to call you wasn't a good situation to figure that out. Oh. Yeah, I need to know her and see what she is. If she's a good girl, fine, I'll probably consider her family, but if she's a mean one, I won't. That's the deal. Got it? I understand. We should probably get back. Isugu puts his helmet on and clicks it to his armor. We shouldn't miss all of the test. Walking back the hallway, Inko looked at Isugu and his armor parts, and saw that he looks... Isugu? Yes. You look cool. Isugu stopped and looked at his mother with a, well, surprised look under his helmet. Thank you. No problem. walking into, the whole, fuck, observation room. There it is. Sorry. After walking into the observation room, Izuku sat down by his girlfriend and, Inko sat by Nana. Until he saved the seat near Nana. Well, that was interesting. That didn't took that long. What? Has the test started? Well, no. It takes like 10 minutes for everyone to get ready. Really? It took like 7 minutes for us and took 3 minutes. Something went wrong, didn't it? A Pomeranian kid exploded a bus tire, so... Fucking hell, Bakugo. Still hearing, Izuku naming Bakugo, looked at her. Looked at him. You know Bakugo? Yeah, why? I mean, I'm just curious. His childhood friend turned victim of bullying from him. Wait, what? I mean, that's not a secret. I was bullied as a quirkless guy. Wait. Right, you're Izuku. Really? You forgot my name that easily? I was literally beside you when I talked to Mother. My mother. Hey, she's my mother too. Yeah? So? You're rude. I will be rude how much I want. I still don't have a good opinion on you. How? We just met. Oh my god, this is gonna be a while, isn't it? Alice just shook her head, looking at the two step siblings. First, you talked to me the first time when you picked up the mother's phone. Wait. What? You can forget that easily? I mean, you're not that important to Mom, are you? Oh, my opinion of you has been lowered severely. Silk! What? That is Izuku, my firstborn son. Izuku. Silk, your memory needs to be checked out. Nana said across from, a little bit away. I mean, no. Really, cuz? Because I remember him. Inko talked about him a lot. Oh, you mean Deku, right? Izuku just stopped and looked at her. What the fuck did you call me? I mean, Bakugo called you Deku. He still fucking calls me that dumbass name? Are you fucking kidding me? The other teachers looked at this drama with, oh fuck looks. Yeah. That Pomeranian bummy bastard that only thinks about explosion in his brain still calls me fucking Deku? After 6 years! How big is this man's ego? Wow, you don't have a good opinion of Bakugo. Fuck. Never mind. When does the test start? 2 minutes. Good. Isugu sat down, steaming at what, well, Silk called him. Fucking Deku, that insulting name he gave me. Thought I escaped that name when it came to fucking program, but no. Isugu, calm down. How can I calm down when I've been insulted by that stupid nickname again? Calm down. How, Isugu? If you don't calm down, I will not. Leaning in and whispering, I will not give you giant cuddles. You don't understand, but Alice is, like I said, taller than Isugu, and he kind of likes being the shorter one in the relationship. Likes being hugged to, well, being hugged by Alice. You can't take that away from me. If you don't, I will, and I had. Yeah, calm down. Fine. Isugu just sat down and just went quiet after that. Adrian, seeing this and seeing his brother, sort of brother in all but blood, he just laughed at this. It's funny to see you do that when she threatens your giant cuddles. Shut up, Adrian. Ha! No, I won't, brother. Huh. After that, some other people came into the observation room, this being the Momo Yaoyorozu and their mother, except for the father, Shoto Todoroki and Endeavor, and the 2 other recommendation students. Yeah, the 2 others as well. Why Silk isn't, well, is also a recommendation student, but because she has already proven her worth in the, well, no. Let's make something different. Silk is a 3rd year, like 2 years older than Isuku. So she's with Nejire, Amajiki, and Mirio as the big 4. With the quirk All Might has, by the way. Yeah, she was also quirkless, was given All Might's quirk, so, 3 years beforehand. So yeah, that's all the things that has been done. And yeah, like I said, she's part of Big 3. Sorry, it's been a few hours since I last recorded. She is yeah, she can forget a lot of things a lot, as you notice. After Isuku calmed down and everything else, Isuku and his group watches the entrance exam. And it went perfectly. No one got stuck at the 0 points and, situation. Some people saved others, some got more points, and everything else. And some people was just assholes to other, making them minus points. After, everything happened, and the entrance exam was done, the hunter group was shown to their working environment, being a room for 6 people working at an office. Nezu thought it was not great to have many people into in the, well, teacher's lounge, and the student. These four have to change into their armors, and they just wanted privacy for that. They don't really care changing near each other. Well, the hunters don't care. The handlers do have their own private rooms so they can change. But the hunters don't mind changing in the same area. They have a changing room in their kind of office space, by the way. So they can go to a hunt if they don't have hours with students or anything else. So yeah, they were shown to their office space where they can work and do some paperwork, do some files, and teaching lessons they have to do. After that, they went to, well, their apartments, and yeah, there's nothing much I want to add at this point right now. So, this is the end of the video. I have nothing more I wanted to talk about in this video. Sorry about that, the people that wanted to excite. It was just a calm episode before the whole introduction with the students. The 6-hour videos I will probably do when I want to again, but I don't want to go through that pain again. It took me 12 hours to finish, probably 14 to, well, record, talk, and everything else, so that's why I am doing the outro now in a shorter manner today. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and the voting, yeah, I almost forgot, sorry. The next 2 videos, I want you to, do you know what, let's try 3 videos. Let me just pull up videos. The 3 videos I want you to vote on is What If Deku Was in Danmachi Part 5. What If Deku Was an Item Maker Part 4. And What If Danmachi Was a video game Part 7. You have your answers. You have 3 videos you can vote on. Is gonna be a tie again between all 3 of them, or is it one that takes over all of it? Leave it when I am done, well, posting a, well, vote on it. Good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And leave more comments, I enjoy them so much. Bye bye!